Hey guys, it's Biff and welcome back to my channel, and today is day 3 of BlockTober. And today I'm going to be showing you how I built this spooky foliage right behind me, along with this pale oak tree. For those who don't know, BlockTober is an event I'm hosting on Planet Minecraft where every day you get a new spooky challenge to try and challenge all the builders out there. The link to the Planet Minecraft jam is down below, but if you don't want to participate on Planet Minecraft, please just post your stuff and tag me in it with the hashtag BlockTober. I don't know if you guys can tell yet, but this also includes my cute lamps that I built for yesterday's theme, day 2. So if you want the full build tutorial, make sure to watch today's video along with day 2. I also found out that this is how the frog that has been running around all of my build tutorial videos was created. The 4 mud brick blocks I have placed already are just to mark where I want the lamps. To start this build, to add some light to it, you're just going to place a few purple frog lights, and then surround them with mycelium. Then I'm going to do the same pattern around the mud brick blocks, just with soul sand. I'm then going to take the other variant of soul sand, I can't recall the name right now, but just place that in between everything to fill it all in. I'm then going to add pale moss around, just to add a little bit more gray. I'm then going to go in with all the different blocks that I've already placed so far, just to add more of a variant in between each gap. Now I'm going to place upside down mud brick stairs all the way around the entire area, just to add a little bit of a trim. Now to add a little bit of dimension, I'm going to also be placing jungle trap doors along the edges across all of the mud brick blocks. The 4 mud brick blocks I'm placing here are again to just mark where I want the lampposts. Now we're going to start with the pale oak leaves. I do a basic line across the middle and then break a few every now and then. I then go around and start placing the bushes. The best advice I have for this is to make them not uniformed, meaning don't make them all match in the same shape. Here is a view from the side of what my bushes ended up looking like. This part is optional, but I liked to add a little bit of custom heads, a custom eyeball head, and a haunted house. I'm now going through again, placing some pale moss inside the bushes just to add some dimension and some things we can place other blocks on. Now I'm going through placing these blue nether vines, making sure to keep them sparse, not adding too much everywhere, and that on the other side, they aren't in the same spot as the ones in front. Now I'm going through placing some firefly bushes around to add some of that glowy effect. I also placed some close-eyed flowers from the pale biome, along with adding some lichen just to add a little bit of a glow effect. Now is when I'm going to use some world edit, but you can skip this step and keep watching for the next ones. First, I'm going to place some melons around, mainly in places that I think are bare and that I can't really place anything. Next, I'm going to do the same with pumpkins, especially on top of the leaves, as you can't place candles or plants on them. Before I do a command to replace them all with the actual items I want, I'm going to go through and add some spider webs. Next, I'm going to do a command that replaces all the pumpkins with flowers and the firefly bushes. And then I'm going to do the same with the melons, but replace them with candles. Now I'm just going to go through and add some more height to the blue vines that I added earlier. Now I'm just going to go through and very carefully light all the candles. This is what it looks like from the side. And that is how I created this spooky foliage underneath the lampposts. And again, for those who want the tutorial on the lamps, please go check out day 2 of BlockTober that I posted yesterday. Now it's time for this overly decorated pale oak tree. This one also includes a little bit of world edit, but you can honestly do it without it and it would still look amazing. For this tutorial, I am again going to start with the basic oak tree and then just change the leaves. I'm going to allow some of them to despawn just to add a little bit of corners and dimension to the whole build. Now I'm going through placing dead coral. It can be any of the dead coral blocks, it doesn't matter. I'm also going to do the same with some pale oak moss. And here's a view from the front. Now I'm going to show you from the back of the tree how I place some of the dripstone. I like to put in the back more thicker ones and longer ones, and then in the front keep them kind of shorter and smaller. I'm also going to place some pale vines, kind of following the same principle, but just mostly keeping them sparse and spread out. Now I'm going to go around placing some spider webs, making sure not to place a spider web next to another one. Now I'm going to place some iron chains hanging down. Some of them will have a soul lantern on them, but it's also good to have some that just don't. I'm going to make them all different lengths throughout the tree as well. I'm now going through and placing light gray panes all the way down the tree as if they're hanging like the vines and the chains. Now I'm just going through and adding some more vines, chains, whatever I feel fits in little areas that are too bare to leave blank. Now you're going to place actual dead coral on top of the dead coral blocks along with the pale moss if you can. You don't want to put them absolutely everywhere, but they do add a nice texture to the tree. Just like with the bushes, I'm now going to go through and add some lichen just to make the tree glow a little bit. This part again is optional, but I'm gonna go through and place some sponge around the top of the tree and areas that I think are a little bit blank, and use some World Edit to replace it with the blocks that I want to later on. Also doing the same with some melon blocks. I am then replacing the sponge blocks with a few of the eye-opening flowers, and then the melon blocks with a few of light gray candles and also just regular gray candles. After you do that, you're just going to carefully go through and light all the candles. I'm then going to add some floating candles to the bottom of the tree by placing floating blocks of sponge at all different heights and lengths, and then replacing them with a command. And that is how you build the spooky pale oak tree. I hope you guys enjoyed day 3 foliage of BlockTober, and I can't wait to see what you guys also create. Don't forget to like and subscribe for some more videos, and check out the Planet Minecraft Jam linked down below. See you guys tomorrow for day 4!